This is full size. Have you seen it? It's tiny. Let's try and fix this. That literally sounds like a fart. I am in love. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing light summer makeup. I tried to limit this down to as few products as I could because I know some people don't enjoy sometimes doing glam makeup. They like sort of the simple stuff, which I can totally relate to, and that's why I put this together. So let's get into it. And a warm welcome to our lovely little friend here and a few of our lovely old little friends there. I'm fully aware that I look like I just got out of bed, and that is because I have. Today is the iconic day that the Mayo chicken has come back to McDonald's, and I was very happy about it. So I ordered it for lunch and I put my cheese in it because I always have cheese, and oh, can I tell you, that was made by the gods. Anyway, on to the makeup. Onto the droppage. Onto the first step. I've mentioned this before. It is the iconic London Set Spray Prep Set Prep Glow Set Prep Glow.
That you had
Prep Set Glow, and it is a gorgeous formulation. I am in love with it. So usually for light makeup I will just skip primer altogether because I feel like primer can make it look thicker than it actually is. So we're going to stick to the more stripped back, look at my spots, look at my disgusting egg complexion. Gives me a nice old refreshing surprise. My next step for a light makeup routine is usually to use this, which is the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I wear the shade Light Zero because, as you can probably tell, I scrubbed off my tan, so I'm looking very much like a snowman. Olaf, I'm coming for you. And then I'll usually use quite a dense, like, flat brush to blend this out because I find that gives me the best coverage. The reason why I don't use a beauty blender for this is because it tends to soak the whole of the product up because it's quite thin, so I just use a little brush, you know. And I love not using a primer with this because it is so moisturising. It gives you all of the benefits in one. Are you running out? Sometimes I'll put it directly on my face, other times I'll just like control the coverage and do it with my hand and just, you know, do a little. It's funny because this is actually still slightly too dark for my normal skin. I know, you're in love. Many unbearable hours later. So once you can pretend you have super clear skin, then I go in with a pressed powder instead of a loose one. Not entirely sure why, I think it's just because I'm lazy. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix. I don't put this everywhere, I just tend to focus it like under my eyes and on my spots that are currently active, which is every time. This one actually has quite a bit of coverage in it, so it acts as like a concealer. And then I'll usually like powder my T-zone as well because I can get oily there, especially in the hot weather. I mean, it's 17 degrees outside, that's not really summer. The last place I'll put powder is on my eyelid because I do find that they get that like disgusting concealery line. Like, it just isn't a vibe. It's not a vibe. Okay, so I just forgot concealer. So apparently we're going to do 2 layers of powder today. Okay, so skipping back a little bit to concealer, I usually don't do my full triangle with light makeup. I usually just kind of put it in the inner corners here, like so, and then blend it out because it's usually good enough, and there's usually enough. And I'll use like a dry beauty blender, mostly because I'm lazy again, to blend this under my eyes. I try not to take it onto my eyelid because that ruins the kind of natural look. I kind of want it to be looking red and disgusting because I am red and disgusting on my eyelids. Yeah, so I pop it under my eyes and then I dot it on blemishes as well. Turns out we're going to have to powder for a second time because I have the memory of a goldfish. Poke myself in the eye. Then I will grab myself a blusher. Usually I just use Sugar Bomb by Benefit. It's in a state, this one. But I just find this is such a lovely natural like blush colour. I'll just focus it just under where my cheekbones are so I find that is the best place to put it. I always tend to like tap it, I'm not sure why. I know people like blend it that way, but I just feel like that kind of gets rid of the base, so I just tap it on. Is it stipple? Is that stipple? Stipple? Stipple. I think that's the official term for the next step, which is a highlighter. I actually have found this recently. It is the Glow Mon Amour by L'Oreal. Funny story, I was actually given this by one of my friends. Sorry if you're watching, thank you. Alright, so I usually just take this applicator thing. I don't like squeeze it out or anything because there's usually enough product on the little thingy. So I will just swipe this like that. Oh, look at that, that's just beautiful. And I'll pop it on where my cheekbones are. Not too accurate because when am I ever? And then I'll just grab my dry / wet / whatever condition it might be in beauty blender, and I'll just blend this out. And the best thing about this one is it doesn't actually separate from your foundation. It doesn't like make patches disappear or anything, so it is a very nice liquid highlighter, and it's very natural as well. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it does it justice on camera, but oh, it's good. And then I'll just take the excess on the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. So when I get to this point, I will just respray my face with the Iconic spray, because I find as good as it is prepping, it's amazing at setting makeup as well. Like, it's literally just amazing, like 3-in-1. I literally talk about this like I've literally been paid like £100 to talk about it. I honestly haven't. Oh. The next thing I do when I'm doing light makeup is usually I just use like a brow gel instead of my brow pencil, because 1, it's quick and efficient, 2, it's quick and efficient, 3, it's quick and efficient, 4, it's quick and efficient, so why would I not? I'm using the GimMe Brow, which is literally, this is full size. Have you seen it? It's tiny. I don't think this size was very generous, but I just tend to comb my brows upwards, make them fluffy. I wonder if anyone's like stuck those fake moustaches on their eyebrows to pretend that they have really thick fluffy eyebrows. I should do that. I haven't plucked my brows lately and it's really showing. Usually then I'll just go over the top here and just stick the tail down. The best thing about this is that it looks so natural. The colour's really good as well, and sometimes I can have mixed opinions on brow gels that are tinted, because sometimes the colour will be a bit like reddy toned, as I've mentioned before. That's not something I go for at all, but it's got super good hold and super good colour. I don't know how Benefit do it, but they do. And then the final step in my super lazy summer light makeup-y thing, whatever this is on my face routine, I go for a mascara of any sort usually. Lately I've been loving the Bad Girl Bang. The only problem with this is when you use it sometimes on your bottom lashes, it can transfer to under your eye, which is literally the biggest pain. So I will usually just use it on my upper lashes, and I don't tend to get that problem. But the lengthening on this thing is next to none. When I'm doing light makeup, I usually just apply it to my upper lashes anyway, because I want to fool people into thinking that I'm blessed when I'm really not. And if you're wondering if I was going to apply lipstick, I'm not, because I actually don't wear it very often. I only wear it when I'm like doing the whole like glam bang. Usually I'll just like top it up with any kind of lip balm that I can find throughout the day, because my lips are literally as dry as the desert, along with my skin and everything else. So let's try and fix this. And usually when I am doing like light makeup and stuff, I will end up having my hair up because it's just so nice to have it out of the way. So this is the finished look. It's very simple, very easy to achieve. I think sometimes less can be more, and it's very important to love yourself anyway. That literally sounds like a fart. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to me to see more, and click the bell icon to see more from me in the future and be reminded whenever I upload. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye!